What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In the last episode, we took down the Fruit and Boomerang Cups. In this episode, we're going to be heading into the Feather and Cherry Cups, and I used Waluigi in the last episode. You know who I haven't used yet in this Let's Play? Luigi. I know, like the number 2, the numero dos, second in command. Also, I love that the Koopa Clown car is finally here. It's time we use Luigi. Let's do something. Let's see. What's something that's kind of fitting for this guy? I think I want to go back to a cart for this one. Not the ATVs, though. Should I go with the pipe frame? Take a look at my stats here. Pipe frame is a very high acceleration one. If I can get like a nice balance, why don't we just get the regular slim here? There we go. And then I think, yeah, just the Super Glider. That ought to do just fine. We're going to be heading onto the Feather Cup. We got the Athens Dash, Daisy Cruiser, Moonview Highway, and Squeaky Clean Sprint. Now, I've already gotten a 3-star in this one before, so I'm not going to like put too much pressure on myself, but hopefully I can continue to not lose. What have I still only lost or not taken first on, what, one course in this entire Let's Play thus far? And I'd like to keep that. Speaking of awesome Mario Kart Tour courses, this is another fantastic one. Although I do feel like it's almost a little bit disingenuous because, well, okay, obviously, it's Greece, it's Athens, it's Greece, but it's like, I feel like sometimes it's almost like it's a little bit too obvious as to this being what Greece is known for. It's like, you're not going to show like the, I don't know. I don't want to obviously speak too ill of this because it's cool. It just feels a little bit too heavy-handed. It almost feels like, I don't know, how do I put this? If they had done the Tokyo one, instead of it, you know, showing the Tokyo byways and the Tokyo Tower and all that stuff, they had just gone like through a shrine over and over and lots of cherry blossoms, and it's like, okay, maybe that's too mean because they have done that with other courses, but it feels like the point of the tour courses has been to like show the majesty of the country as a whole, and this is kind of just like, yeah, it's the most touristy destination. It's the most recognizable spot. So it is. I guess I'm just complaining that it's inconsistent, I suppose. Not that I don't love this course because I think it's wonderful. It's just, I don't know. I feel like they had a thing going with the other ones, and then this one's just like, nah. Back to what we were originally doing. Okay, can I get around that? There you go. You can actually knock those Piranha Plant cardboard cutouts out of the way if you so desire. I do not because I do not have a shell to do so. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing here, and I missed that pretty badly. All right, well, this is a great time to hit me right as I'm about to go over the rooftops, and of course it knocked me down. Well, at least I was able to avoid the red shell there. All right, at least now we get to enjoy like a little bit of the city, so that's something, but I don't know. I don't even know why I'm hating on this. I love this course. It's one of the best tour courses, in my opinion. I'm being a total hater for no reason. I'm so sorry to anybody who's like, dude, get your head out of your ass. Like, yeah, you're right. I should. I guess sometimes I'm just like, I try to think about contrarian opinions, and I also hopped right over that boost there. And try to account for those as well. And I guess I was just maybe like thinking about it a little too much. I went right over that mushroom, man. Come on, I wanted that. Oh, well, we're fine. We've got this course in the bag. Pretty simple one, if I do say so myself. I do like how it, you know, the way it reverses you, you know, from the third lap to the first lap. How that contrasts, that's pretty neato. But on to the next one. And this time we got Daisy Cruiser, which is one of course, one of the best and most memorable courses from the GameCube edition. It does change a couple of things up, like the fact that there are actually 2 paths here at the beginning instead of just one. I'm going to take that left path first here. And oh, hey, speaking of Daisy, look who's here. Now, I actually don't like this version as much. Like, you can go, okay, cool, you can go right through the pool. That's neato. But there's a part coming up here that, like, my muscle memory just hates me for this part. And it's not here. It says we can go through the room. I also love how there's like a rug that's like, no, go this way. This part right here, trying to make this turn and like not like trying to fall in the water is actually extremely difficult, which if I remember correctly in Double Dash, not falling in the water was the hard part. So that always messes with my muscle memory, especially when I actually want to go down. Trust me though, you don't. It's just slower in every single way. I would just stick with the top path if you can. Because, you know, just the fact that you're being knocked down is what... Daisy, why do you have so many red shells? Put them away. Or you're probably going to throw it at me, aren't you? Yep, there it is. Get out of here. Yeah, there we go. I guess it actually makes sense that Daisy is our nearest rival in this course. Here, let's actually try to go down this time and see. Yeah, because then you always bonk your head on the ceiling there. But at least I get to show that there's little clams down there, and that's cool. And you do get a guaranteed double item box, which I suppose is also neato. I keep saying neato in this episode. I don't know why. It just suddenly entered its way into my vocabulary, and it's just decided it's going to take root there for the remainder of the episode. I'll try to not say that anymore. Let's go through the pool here, and then I was going to try to trick my way out, but that didn't work out super well. Come on, let's just hold our placement here. They're not too close. Oh gosh, watch out for those tables. I actually like how there's actual like creatures sitting in the tables now, though. That's cool. Got Shy Guys and Toads having a banquet. Also, oh man, I hit that turn very poorly. I definitely could have done a better job than that. Right, just hang on tight. We're almost there. Okay, good. I have 2 things to protect myself with now. There's no blue shells in the vicinity, but there are things coming my way. I'm just going to throw those backwards, and there we go. Whew! All right, not too bad. And on to the next one, which I am already forgetting what it was. Refresh my memory. I honestly don't remember. What is it? And don't drop the controller. Oh, Moonview Highway. That's right. Okay, yeah. This is an all right one. I was never one of my favorites in the Wii version. I actually always liked... there's another one that's like at night and in the city. Well, it's actually... No, never mind. I'm thinking of the GameCube edition, aren't I? Yeah, I'm thinking of the GameCube course, so never mind. Yeah, Moonview Highway is all right. It's okay. But yeah, it was never one of my favorites. It was just basically a good place to bait people into hitting bomb cars, which was always funny. Or throwing shells at the bombs when they were next to them and then having them run into it that way. Also, they did re-add the surfboard ramps here, but I missed it because I am a fool. An absolute fool. There we go. Just kind of ride those. There's so many boosts here that you can hit, which is cool. Just going to avoid him and keep hitting those boosts all the way down. I mean, if you just ride those, that's pretty much the best way to stay ahead here. Hopefully nobody gets me with a lightning, but I have a super horn, so you know it's too good to be true to hold on to that thing. But I mean, hey, I didn't get hit with a blue shell last time. Odds are one of them's going to get thrown this time. We're doing good so far. That's a lot of bomb cars. I mean, the distribution feels a little bit off. All right, let's hit this one, and then we'll just kind of ride these all the way to the end. Mario, can you please, I'm begging you, get off my ass. He is just like right here, giving me that old Mario Tennis I won the tournament treatment, specifically from Power Tour. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, gosh, all at the same time. Here we go. There it is. Oh, my gosh. I actually got to use a super horn and a blue shell. How often does that happen? It's kind of incredible. Now, let's try to get ourselves another double item box just for additional protection. Ooh, another super horn. Okay, cool. That's really rare, getting 2 in one race. And just keep holding it together. I'm going to have to use this one very wisely, though, because there might be a red shell thrown my way. There we go. This is working out great. I'm actually absolutely killing it right now. Cool. And then try to throw that coin off at the last second. Not that it mattered, because I was full on my coin count anyway. And there we go. We've got a really substantial lead. All that remains is the squeaky clean sprint, which... I like this course. It's very cute. It's a nice design, but I also feel like they could have done a little bit more with it, if that makes sense. You'll see when we get into it. I do love levels that just kind of paint a picture. Like I was gushing about the reprisal of Rainbow Road, or Ribbon Road, excuse me, aside from the music, of course, and how that just, tells a story with the whole child's room in the background. I like this one, too. It kind of does the same thing with the bathroom and whatnot. It's cute. But, yeah, I do feel like they could have done just a little bit more with it, and you'll see what I mean as we get into the subsequent laps. And also, I missed the sponges there, which those are a good way of getting just a little bit more ground, and you get to go into the drain, which, gross. I mean, it's cute. It's adorable. Also, I love the wedding ring. It's so awesome. Ma'am, I hope you haven't been looking for that for too long. You would think you would have figured out where it had gone by now, or he just bought you a replacement. Also, yeah, the fan that pushes you out to the side. We go right over the toilet. Can I actually, see down in it? Or is it... No, I think that lid's closed. Never mind. What? I just wanted to see if there was a big old turd in there. Is that so wrong? Is that such a terrible thing to want? Maybe it is, I suppose. No, this is what I mean. It's the fact that these laps, like with a lot of these courses, they've done a really good job at like adding layers to the courses, and this one just kind of doesn't do that. It's just sort of like the same thing every single time, which is cute, but I don't know. I feel like they could have taken multiple paths around this bathroom and it would have been a lot more interesting than it is. But I think that's my only gripe with it. It's still a good course. Watch out for the fans. Going to definitely push me away. If you can stay to the inside, you're good. Ooh, I'm glad that hit me right before. And oh, you do want to hit that water. Oh, the toilet is open. Okay, I was wrong. Oh, come on, man. And of course, second place and all of them had to drift further back so that I couldn't bring any of them with me on that. All right, now they're right on my tail. Here we go. This is where things are going to get hairy. And not because we're about to go into the drain. Sorry, I grossed myself out with that one. Like, that is one of the things that, like, I'll admit it, I'm a little bit of, like, a priss when it comes. What hit me there? What even was that? Was that a fireball? I think it was a fireball. It had to have been a fireball based on the way that the animation worked. But I am a little bit of a priss when it comes to cleanliness sometimes. And also, like, toilet humor is always kind of... Not again! Are you kidding me? Well, thank goodness for the iframes there. I actually think Diddy Kong took the hit, and I didn't. Yeah, I've always been a bit of a priss about it. I just don't like toilet humor. I've never been a big fan of it. And so one of the things that just grosses me out beyond everything else... Oh, man, I wanted to get up there. Is thinking about, like, latent, like, hairs that are just, like, resting and settling on things. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, hairs coiled up on a drain pipe and all that kind of stuff. It just grosses me out. And I say this as a guy with really long hair. Like, I don't know why. It just grosses me out. I hate seeing it. It's one of those things that gets me squeamish every single time. I'm not feeling so squeaky clean now, and I'm going to sprint out of this topic and get into the highlights, because we have done it with the Feather Cup, which that was not the one I was worried about, actually. I had a feeling I would do pretty okay on this cup, because, you know, I have before. Plus, it's a lot of courses that I'm mostly familiar with, so I like it. I'm a big fan. It's a good one. That Athens one is kind of a cakewalk amongst all of the tour courses. But we're heading into the Cherry Cup next, where I am still sitting, I believe, with a 2-star rating, so I'm going to try to get that 3-star. All right, here we go. So, hopping back in, 150cc. This time, I am going to go with... Where is he? I actually don't... Am I crazy? Oh, there he is. Okay, I was like looking for him. Like, where the heck is Shy Guy at? What Shy Guy color should I go with? I went with a generic one. No, did I go with... I went with Red Yoshi. That's right. For Shy Guy, you know what? Let's go Pink Shy Guy. Let's go Pink Shy Guy for this. Yeah, I like it. And then, I got to give him something good. Oh, the Cat Cruiser. I want something with a little bit of top speed, though. What should I go with here? The Streetle? No. Koopa Clown. It's got really good handling. Let's just keep looking here. Something that's got decent speed. The Wild Wiggler. No, see, all the ones that I kind of want to pick thematically just don't fit all that great. The Circuit Special, but the acceleration on that's so low. I mean, obviously I can tinker with that a little bit. Yeah, let's go with the Circuit Special, sure. And then let's give it the... Ooh, do I want to give it the... Wow, I know, I hate that overall stat distribution, though. Like, the speed does not make it worth it. How about the Sneaker? Why don't we go with the Sneaker? Let's go with something that kind of makes the speed... There we go. Blue Standard, no. Crimson Slim. Let's go with the Crimson Slim, sure. And then I will pick the Bowser Kite. Cool. All right. Cherry Cup, Los Angeles Laps, Sunset Wilds, Koopa Cape, and Vancouver Velocity. Another 2 Mario Kart Tour course cup thing. You know what I mean. And these are pretty good ones. I really like the first one here, Los Angeles Laps. It's just, this is the one I'm the most familiar with. Not that I live in California, but I've been to LA many, many times. And so it feels the most at home to me. Even if it is, you know, it's the most glamorized part of LA, and as a result, I almost feel like this, you could absolutely say that this is just Los Santos, and I would believe you just as much. Like, it's very much what it feels like. It's totally the vibe. Oh my gosh, Inkling, go away. Put that banana away. I don't want to see it. Don't take that out of context. All right. Ooh, there we go. My goodness. Let's try not to go into the water here. There we go. Pull that out really quickly. I know he was waiting to throw that red shell at me. Although I do laugh at, there's one part of this that always cracks me up. I mean, I do miss LA. I do kind of want to go back. I know a lot of people like view LA as like this trashy city. It's a city, man. I mean, there's parts of it that you don't want to be in, and there's parts that are great. There's parts that are fantastic about LA, and it's got a nice positive vibe in certain parts, and it also depends on the time of year you go and the time of day. I'm a big fan of it. I do miss LA. I would like to go back sometime and just kind of peruse and take a look at all the cool stuff there. It's a cool city. Also, now this is the part that cracks me up, is all these like $1 million McMansions that they've lined the streets with. It's like, yeah, that is also LA. It's definitely got that vibe. Try to drop that bomb there, but I don't think anybody's close enough for that to matter. I'm gonna actually elect to grab that instead of hit the boost, just because, it burned me. I was really hoping that I was gonna get like a shell out of it or something, and it didn't give me that. Also, the construction site is funny. Oil derricks, though? Really? This is California, not Texas. I don't really know where you're getting that idea from, but all right, whatever. I mean, with California, with LA, it's more offshore oil rigs than it is like land derricks, but whatever. Let's grab that. Come on, give me something good this time. A banana will, I guess, help a little bit. As long as nobody throws a blue shell my way, I'll be happy here. We're almost done. There we go. I think we made it in one piece just fine. Bounce that off the sign there at the end, and there we go. Not too bad. I feel like that's a pretty easy. Also, what happened with the end screen there? What in the heck was that? It's like it just suddenly turned to just a mess of color. That was bizarre. All right, Sunset Wilds. I'm going to be honest, probably my least favorite course in Mario Kart Super Circuit. Granted, they did manage to make this a lot less hellish than it was in the Game Boy Advance version, but I still don't like it all that much. They just kind of made it more generic, which, okay, cool and all, but at least they took away the stupid, like, Shy Guy tents that would, like, latch onto you and frickin' drag you around and take all of your coins. That was annoying. I never liked that about this course. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's got like a vibe to it, but yeah, those tents. Oh, okay, well, that was terrible. Those tents are extremely annoying to deal with in the Game Boy Advance game, and they're usually on the straightaway, but instead they turn this into a ramp instead, which I suppose I am willing to accept. I like it a little bit better. All right, Yoshi, I need to get rid of you. That was a terrible throw. What is wrong with me? I could have done so much better. Okay, come on. Oh, gosh, here we go. Mushroom time. Okay, well, that red shell didn't even hit me. I'm going to ride that so I can avoid the mud. Get Yoshi there. Blue shell. You can just enjoy that, both of you. Oh, it didn't hit Wario. I was totally and fully expecting it to. Okay, everybody is bunched up here. This is ridiculous. And I'm going the wrong way. What in the world is happening right now? Get out of here. Dude, I am struggling right now. This is what I get for bad-mouthing this course. I also took his mushroom. That was funny. There we go. All right, finally I have first place. Let's see if I can actually hold on to it this time. It's not a good start, but I mean, I think the reprisal of this song is really nice. Yoshi, how? Get out of here, bro. Okay, hold on. I got to get rid of this guy. No, he has a freaking super horn. He's probably going to use it. Okay, he just used it, so that's good at least. Helps me out a little bit. All right, can I get catching up here? No, that's not a good start. Okay, let's hit every single boost. Yoshi, I swear, get out of here. And then, of course, I went off freaking road when I did that. Did not mean to do that. Oh, gosh. Here, let's drop a couple of those things. Can I get somebody with that? I think I did. No, a blue shell right at the end. Okay, hold on. Yoshi, it's going to get me. Oh, it's going to get him. Yes, and I was able to drift around it. Holy crap. Oh, gosh, that got really close and hairy at the end. You know, I drove like absolute ass that entire time, and it probably did not deserve that win, but somehow was able to clutch that out at the end, and I got really lucky that that blue shell homed in on him instead. Whew! All right, on to the next one, Koopa Cape, and I mean, this is just another classic from the Wii version. I like this one a lot, although, I don't know, something about this reprisal just feels a little bit more... I'm so nitpicking right now. I'm so just nitpicking about every single last detail on these courses, but This one feels a little bit more homogenized. Like, I feel like the Wii version had a little bit more personality and character to it. Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, it's got the same vibe. It's got the same music. It's pretty much the same course. It just feels like, I don't know, there was a beauty to the original one that I liked a lot more. And I don't know. I don't really like this variant of it all that much. But anyway, down into the tube we go. And they do make an anti-grab in this part, which makes sense. Wario, how? Go away. Oh my gosh, I hate you. All right, we got to deal with this guy somehow. And I was going to try to grab items here, and I'm not doing a very good job. This is where things get annoying. Okay, let's get rid of this ink, like, immediately. And then I'm going to hit that. Oh, okay, I don't like what they did to those sidewall ramps in this game. You used to be able to carry your momentum into those so easily in the Wii version. And in this version, it's so hard to do that. It feels like they almost stop you dead in your tracks. Of course. The second I take first place, of course, the blue shell comes out. Ugh. Yeah, but yeah, they don't feel very satisfying to use. You used to be able to flow into those so easily in the Wii version. In this one, it's almost like it's like an activity to try to hit those properly. You have to go out of your way to do it, and that totally defeats the purpose. I don't like it very much. It feels wrong, and I missed that. Let's hit him with that. There we go. Let's try to... Yeah, see, look, it just stops me. Like, I was clearly drifting into that. And then as soon as I reach it, it's just like, nope, momentum dead. Also, Yoshi, you can absolutely just stop. Like, look, you can't carry momentum into it. I'm, like, clearly drifting towards it, and then as soon as I hit the sidewall, it just stops. It's like, why? I'm not letting go of the drift. It's just like the game's just like, no, that's not how they work anymore, and I hate it. Like, what did they do to it? They totally broke that function. It doesn't feel good. Okay, Yoshi, you've got to stop. I am actually fighting this entire cup tooth and nail this time. It is a real struggle. Can I get that item box, please? Thank you. That's what I needed. Okay, here we go. Let's just hold the course on the water this time. Okay, I really could have used that boost, but whatever. We'll be fine. Let's hit this one at least. No! How did I miss that? I honestly don't know how I did. That's not good. All right, we're fine. And then it's going to take away my momentum again. That's fine. Drop the coin. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. What did you do, guys? What did you do to that exact... Like, that... The physics on that exact mechanic is just broken. It doesn't feel good. I mean, it was so integral to the Wii version and how you could just slide into those with no effort whatsoever. It was, in fact, very encouraged, and they would actually, like, give you more momentum, in fact. And this time it's just like, nah, they're just kind of there as, like, an activity to, you know, basically waste time. Because, yeah, they give you a boost, but also they fling you off in the wrong direction, and... Here goes Wario, just de facto faster than me. I think my Kart selection was not the best here. I think that's part of my problem right now. All right, here we go. This is another great one. I mean, it's just got that vibe to it. I don't really see this as Vancouver. Like, I'm sure people will be like, this is clearly Vancouver. I just see this as the Pacific Northwest, the course. That's really what this is. It's just that vibe in general. It's like, you could also tell me this is Oregon. You could also tell me that this is, you know, even further up north than Vancouver. Like, okay, I get it. Once you get into the city, there's some more Vancouver-esque landmarks, but just the pine trees and the snow and all that, it's just the Pacific Northwest in general. It's all got a pretty interchangeable vibe to me. But maybe I'm just uncultured and uneducated. And, oh, we're getting the blue shell out early. And a red shell, too, because why not? Although I think I hit my green shell there. That's fine. Although, the one problem I do have at this course is the pretty, like, fast and loose contrast between fall and winter here. Like, I'm sorry, there's another one. I don't buy the fact, and then here we go! Everybody was all able to catch up because of the just constant item bombardment. So annoying, man. Okay, I guess this is the part that's like, this is Vancouver. Why? It's a friggin' hockey match, of course. Or I guess it's skating, but whatever. Can we please stop with the items, stop with the red shells, and stop with the terrible drops on my end, please? Oh my gosh! Okay! Seriously, Nintendo. Suck it, Inkling. That's what you get. All right, hold on. Let's try to actually gain some ground here. Okay, Wario, eat that. I'm very tired of you. All right, Yoshi is getting bombarded by the bats. That is a bomb that was, like, perfectly placed. What was I supposed to do about that? Okay, another mushroom. Oh, man, I'm probably not going to win this course based on the way things are going. I can just be a little patient here. Maybe I can hold it together here. Hold on. Okay, we have the lead. Everybody is really close together right now. No, I didn't mean to throw it forward. I needed that to go backwards. Okay, at least the red shell didn't get to me. Am I going to be fine? Fireballs, here they come. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that cup, and that entire cup was extremely stressful. I was so close to blowing it the entire time, but somehow managed to pull it out. Wow. But we did it. That's 3 stars. In fact, that only leaves one more cup that I do not have at 3 stars, I believe. And yeah, that's awesome. We have done it. We have beaten the Cherry Cup, the Testicles Cup. I'm very proud of myself. That's wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to just skip the rest of those because all it's going to show is me getting beat up by items a bunch. And I'm going to call this an episode because, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this one. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it very, very much. Next time is our last episode, our last Grand Prix episode before we get on into the battle mode. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.